It's right there. It's coming up the hill.
My playground is out in the woods, back in the sticks, this is my hood. Waking up early with nature's hand in mine. Finger on the trigger just to seal the deal. Feel the chill, shoot the kills. The thrill is the skill, it's the rush, it's the dust and grime. Living the backwoods life.
Backwoods life. It's not all about how many deer you can put on the dirt or how many animals you kill every season. It's a day-to-day, everyday lifestyle. One of the guys living that is Fred Branch.
Fred and I have been friends since we were in high school together pretty much. We grew up hunting and fishing together and just having a good time. And it's really cool to have somebody that you've known that long be a part of what we do on the television side of things. And just neat to be able to share these experiences with people you've known your whole life.
Fred Branch, I work with the House County Sheriff's Office. I'm assigned to the ICE unit. I work the interstate. I'm also an entry team member on our SRT SWAT team. I got started in law enforcement in 2002. Houston County was hiring and I decided to give it a try. I graduated from Georgia in 2000 with an education major, and I tell everybody I decided to do the safer of the two jobs. I got into law enforcement because I've always wanted to do something that feels like make a difference. And working the roads, serving warrants, working for SRT, I feel like I make a difference every day. I got into turkey hunting a long time ago with my dad and give it up for a while, picked it back up, living the backwoods life, and it's in my blood. I love it. I love turkey hunting because it's a game. You get to go out and chase the bird, make him do what he doesn't want to do, which is come to you.
Right there. It's coming up the hill.
But he got some hooks on him. And a rope for a beard. And obviously, something done got after him. He's missing a few feathers. We've always had a lot of luck in here. Come in here, walked up the hill, yelped a few times, and he blew up. Less than 5 minutes, he was in here in our lap. I mean, the decoy, she done her job. He come straight to her. At least he got close enough till I couldn't stand it no more, and I had to put one in him. But Backwoods Life long beard right there. That's why we do it.
Backwoods Life is brought to you by these quality companies: Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer; Muzzy Broadheads, bad to the bone; Hawk Sport Optics, bringing new focus to your world; Quality Archery Designs, focus on the shot, we'll take care of the rest; Ozonics, scent control that works; HuntForce.com, find your game; Ghost Blind, total concealment in any environment; Lethal Human Scent Elimination, be certain, be lethal; Hunter Safety System, dedicated to saving hunters' lives; Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors; Game Plan Gear, advanced hunting systems, Black Eagle arrows, superior carbon technology; Knockout Lighted Knocks, finally a frustration-free lighted knock; Mammoth Coolers, the best cooler since the Ice Age; by Spot Hogg See Easy Reflective Outdoor Products, Steady Stock, and by these great companies.
Another Ozonics aha moment.
We're in Canada and this buck busts us setting up. Amazingly, he comes back. He's straight downwind and he's focused in on our blind. He never smells a thing. Nicole double lungs him.
Thank goodness for Ozonics. Later, another buck comes in straight downwind again and Pat arrows him.
We double down on downwind bucks, all from the ground on the same day.
That's when we knew Ozonics really works.
Tell us your aha moment at ozonicshunting.com.
This segment of Backwoods Life is brought to you by Cranky Hunting Gear. It's time to climb.
I was turkey hunting with my buddy Jeremy Brady up in North Georgia. He has a private farm, about 3,000 acres to hunt. He had a spot. He said he had some birds coming in every morning. He had a ground blind already set up. He said, hey, if we ease in there, sit down, be quiet, he's coming.
My boy Jeremy put me on a daggum sad daddy of a bird. I'm talking about a good one. Drove up last night, fought spring break traffic. Took us 6.5 hours to go 3 hours to North Georgia. Middle Georgia to North Georgia shouldn't take you that far, but we're hunting a food plot up here. Wrapped up in birds this morning. They were gobbling everywhere. Had 2 hens come in. And man, out of nowhere, old big boy slides up in here, gets out there, starts doing his things with those turkeys, and I just put the freaking hammer on him. I am pumped. Nothing like service, baby. Go and shoot him, and my boy Jeremy goes and grabs him for me, brings him right back to me.
Wait till you see this.
What you think? What we got there, big man?
Big one.
A big one?
Check these hooks out.
Oh my goodness. Don't do that to me, Jeremy. Don't do that to me.
Well, we got caught up in the moment, to be honest with you. He come in, did everything like he's supposed to, got on a good shot. Jeremy ran out to get the bird, and Jeremy wasn't expecting that he had 1.5 inch spurs. He had some straight up wall hangers on him. When he came back up, we both got super excited, and it just we kind of fell apart from there. We just got all excited.
They saw the hooks, they were excited, I totally understand. Next time, Fred, let's show the turkey off a little bit.
Hey, that adrenaline rush is what it's all about. Yeah, we'd like to see the turkey all fanned out pretty, but 1.5 inch hooks, I can see how you got distracted.
Right now I'm assigned to the ICE unit with the House County Sheriff's Office, and I work interdiction on the interstate. So working the interstate itself is pretty dangerous. You got to pay attention to traffic, you got to pay attention to motorists, you got to pay attention to the people that you're pulling over, because when we stop cars, we're looking for criminal activity. as well as you've got to pay attention to the vehicles that are passing by you, because a lot of times people look at blue lights, they don't pay attention to their driving, and they wind up right on top of you. You don't take a day for granted. I make sure I kiss my wife and my kids before I go to work. You just got to be ready, you got to be safe, and you got to do your job right and make sure you come back home.
Backwoods Life is also brought to you by Power Belt Bullets, America's #1 muzzle-loading bullet. Buck Bomb blows away traditional scents and attractants. Caldwell's Dead Shot Field Pod, Pinterest accuracy when it matters most. Halo Rangefinders, never compromise, never miss. Wild Game Innovations' new Crush Trail Cams. The world of trail cameras will never be the same. The Pile Driver, any powder, anytime. Pile Driver Feeder by Wild Game Innovations.
There's no compromising performance when it comes to choosing optics.
They have to be durable and dependable, clear and bright. There are no second takes when the time comes to take the shot.
You need a brand you can trust that performs every time, no matter the conditions. That's why when we choose optics, we choose Hawk Sport Optics.
Hawk Sport Optics.
Bringing new focus to your world.
All year long, our entire crew is running tons of trail cams.
Keeping an eye on the turkeys, hogs, bears, and of course big bucks.
We end up with thousands of pictures from all over the country.
They're nice to look at, but tough to organize and utilize.
Now we have help. Huntforce.com.
It's an online tool to make your trail cam pics work for you and help you be at the right place at the right time.
Whether you're running 1 camera or 100, Huntforce will work for you.
Visit huntforce.com right now and sign up for your account.
Muzzy broadheads have long been the bedrock upon which hardcore hunters have forged their reputations. And while our outer image has changed, we'll continue to serve you through dedication, innovation, and our relentless commitment to always be bad to the bone.
The King of Deer Nutrition and the King of Deer Management have teamed up to offer 3 new products from Antler King to attract, grow, and hold deer on your property. The Kiskies are happy with the results. We know you will be too.
This segment of Backwoods Life is brought to you by Shiver Carts, your authorized easy-go and bad boy dealer in Tifton and Valdosta, Georgia.
I do spend a lot of time in my patrol car. It's my office. But when the weather starts to get a little cooler and you get that little crisp breeze in the air, everybody that knows me knows I'm thinking about whitetails on the weekends.
Fred's always hunted in Georgia and never had a lot of opportunities to go out of state. And this year he drew a Kansas tag, and that's one of those things that you're like a kid in a candy store. You can't wait to get out there and experience what the Midwest has to offer. Memories of a lifetime for sure.
As you can tell, there's no clouds in the sky and the sun's beating down on it right now. That is not a problem. It's about 31 degrees out. It's supposed to drop down into the 20s tonight when the sun goes down, so I'm going to enjoy all the sunshine I can get.
Man.
Well, he did something a buck normally doesn't do. He saw that knockout lighted knock, and came back to see what buzzed him. And at about 25 yards, I couldn't wait anymore. I put one right behind his shoulder, and he couldn't tote the muzzy. He ran off, and I spun the camera on me, and I was pretty excited.
Man, I'm still filming this junk. Probably 135-inch 8. He comes in, comes right in behind me, comes down here. I've got it set up where I want to get the kill shot at. He comes through, comes down. He's 20 yards away from me. And what do? Something happens with my release. It doesn't fire. When it fires, I shoot the crap out of a oak tree down here. I mean, craziest thing I've ever seen. He runs right up here on this hill, stops, turns around, has no idea what happens, and he comes back. He comes back. He comes right out here, 25 yards. I just smoked him. I'm talking about drilled him right behind the shoulder.
Man, he tumbled right on down the hill. One, two, three, 4 with a little kicker, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 point. He's got a little point right there. You call him a 10, but he's a mainframe 8. Man, that's a good looking deer right there. We're gonna take him to the truck. I am tickled to death with him. This is my first Kansas buck, right here for the Backwoods Life. My dad got me into hunting when I was about 5 years old. He took me along with him every time I wanted to go, and just grew up hunting, and he kind of taught me to respect the land and a clean harvest, and how to do it right, and how to let your deer grow up and kill a mature deer. You don't always kill a 160 or a 170, but as long as you're killing a mature deer, you're doing the right thing, and you're going to get a chance, an opportunity to kill a big deer.
We've been farming all of our lives.
We work hard so we can enjoy hunting.
With Antler King products, we know our whitetails are getting the vitamins and minerals they need to remain healthy and grow bigger antlers.
It's clear we've made the right choice.
Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer.
Argo Extreme Off-Road Performance. Amphibious UTV. New Argo 8x8 XTI. New Mossy Oak Infinity Camel Pattern. Starting at $9,995. Visit argoutv.com/special.
Anybody that's grown up hunting has a piece of property that just holds a lot of memories, whether it's where you started hunting or just somewhere you've hunted a lot in your life. And for Fred, that's close to home right there in Georgia.
I grew up hunting in Lee County on a private farm and hunted there all my life. And if you can't find me on the interstate Monday through Friday, you can find me in the woods in Lee County on Saturday and Sunday. I can go over there, I can relax, I can get away from the stressors of the week and enjoy hunting and with friends and family. Well, I lost my dad last year, and we'd been growing a couple of bucks, been watching some trail cam pictures on them, and I had the opportunity to take them both within a week. One I took with my bow and one I took with my dad's rifle, and both of them have a special place in my heart because I know he was looking down on me. It's hard not to go over there and hunt and not think of him, and remember him coming through and messing with me and picking on me and making me the person I am today.
Fred's getting his camera arm and everything set up in the tree, just now getting situated. He looks up and there's already an 8-point in bow range.
I was fixing to start whispering and I don't know why. Man, I mean, sometimes you wait all day. Sometimes you climb up in the tree, sit down, get the video rolling, and bam, it happens.
Fred has this buck come in, and he's got to draw back 3 or 4 times. He's got to draw back, you know, doesn't get a shot, he's got to let down. He's got to draw back, he's got to let down. If you've got an arrow rest that doesn't contain your arrow, it's not going to work. Your arrow more than likely will fall off your wrist, will not be contained, and guess what? If that arrow falls off your wrist, you're not going to get a shot. You're going to blow it, the deer's going to run off, you're going to have a really bad day. With a QAD Ultra Rest, you don't have to worry about that. You lock that arrow rest in the up position. When you come to full draw, it's up. When you let down, it's still up. It's holding that arrow, fully contained, ready for all those scenarios. So if you need to draw back 3 or 4 times on that deer, no problem. Your arrow's going to be ready, your bow's going to be ready, you're going to make that shot.
And he's right here. Man, this is a nice little Georgia buck. Solid 3.5-year-old Georgia buck with a bow. Second weekend of bow season. I couldn't be prouder, man.
I would definitely say I'm living the backwoods life. My good buddy Michael and my good buddy Kevin give me the opportunity to be a part of the team and the group, and I appreciate it every day. It's a whole new world of hunting to me.
It doesn't matter when you call or what you need. Fred's going to be there to help you out. Producing the TV show here at Backwoods Life, we couldn't do it without people like him.
You know, Fred's a prime example of a guy that loves his job, gets in the woods as often as he can, just enjoys getting that time to get a break and get outside, live the backwoods life just like we all do.
I mean, it's not just about harvesting deer, it's about friends, it's about family, it's just about a way of life.
Backwoods Life is brought to you by these quality companies: Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer, Muzzy Broadheads, Bad to the Bone, Hawk Sport Optics, bringing new focus to your world. Quality archery designs. Focus on the shot. We'll take care of the rest. Ozonics, scent control that works. Huntforce.com. Find your game. Ghost Blind, total concealment in any environment. Lethal human scent elimination. Be certain, be lethal. Hunter Safety System, dedicated to saving hunters' lives. Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Game Plan Gear, advanced hunting systems, Black Eagle arrows, superior carbon technology. Knockout lighted knocks, finally a frustration-free lighted knock. Mammoth Coolers, the best cooler since the Ice Age. By Spot Hogg See Easy reflective outdoor products, steady stock, and by these great companies.
Welcome to the backwoods. You got the guts. Let's go for the glory.
Load up the truck. Live in the back.